Hey guys, Lauren Losing here, and I know what you're thinking. Hey Lauren, you haven't done a video in a really long time. And hey Lauren, you just did a fashion haul. This is going to be a lot smaller, and I'm going to go into a little bit more of kind of tips and tricks, I guess. Hold on, I have like eyeliner in the corner of my eye. Okay. It's things that I've said before. I'm pretty sure I said them last winter, but you may not have been following me for that long, or you may not watch all my videos, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna go over it again. Majority of these things I just got at the Garment District, which for those who have been watching my videos know that that is my favorite thrift store. I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but if I ever go over the prices and you're like, that's a lot for secondhand clothing, it's because these clothes weren't donated. So it's not like Goodwill. It's not like donation clothes that sometimes might not be the best quality. You can find awesome stuff at Goodwill, but it's a lot harder. This is all stuff that people have sold to them and they've gone over thoroughly and checked, you know, the wear of the clothing, so they're gonna charge more because they actually paid someone for those clothes. It's still gonna be a lot less expensive than if you were to buy these items new. So I have a couple things from Walmart. I have something from Target. I almost said TJ Maxx. And then I am going to show one thing that I got at Nordstrom Rack. So it was actually less money than it would have been full price, but it was still a lot of money. But I just wanted to show it because I'm in love with it. So I will start with that one item. This is my new bag. This is a Rebecca Minkoff black leather purse, and I love it. The last time I spent a lot of money on a purse was when I first got my nursing license. When I got, actually not when I got my license, when I got my first nursing job, the first paycheck that I got, I bought myself a Kate Spade purse. It was a lot more flashy and not something that you could have for 10 years and still be in style, really. So I decided that the next time I was buying a purse that was expensive, it would be a much more classic purse. Granted, this has like edgy details to it. It has a couple of grommets on it, and it has like the zippers on the side, but it's definitely one of those purses that in 10 years will still be fashionable. So I got this at Nordstrom Rack. I really like the inside too. It's like a royal, it's just my shit, but it's a royal blue with like black polka dots. So this is a last season purse. So it was originally like $425 and I got it for $230. So that is still really expensive. I understand that. But if it's something that you're going to have for a very long time, I literally took one of my black faux leather purses that I got from Old Navy a couple years ago. I used it a couple weeks ago and like the strap broke while I was out running errands. So I know that that's not going to happen with this. Okay. Next thing is from Target. This is a $20 like floppy, I'm sorry, I'm taking a hair off it, floppy like burgundy hat. I really like hats. I don't wear hats that often, honestly, because they screw up your hair. So I don't know, I just thought it was really cute. I also get really hot in hats. But isn't it cute? Maybe not with my glasses, but I don't know. I thought it was really cute. Then I got this. I posted a picture on Instagram and shared it on Facebook of me wearing this. I love onesies. Y'all know my onesie game is strong if you followed me since last year. I have probably 6. But this is my newest edition. There was one that also had pepperoni pizza all over it and it looked kind of disgusting, but I still wanted it. Like it was just head to toe pepperoni pizza, but they didn't have my size. So they did have my size in this one. This is a donut onesie. It's nice and like it's fuzzy, but it's really thin, so it's like still not too hot for like this time of year. But look at that, look at the donuts. So yeah, this was $20 from Walmart. And then I just got these slippers. I'm also not someone who wears slippers a lot because my feet get hot, but you know, when I am having one of those really cold days, these are so soft. They look tiny because my feet are tiny. But they are like the softest things ever, and they're from Walmart, and I think I got them for like $14, but that's honestly more than I would usually pay for slippers. I'd probably only pay up to like $10 for slippers, but these are like, have like firm rubber soles, and they're like, the faux fur is like really thick, and I don't know, so comfy. Okay, now we're getting into things from the thrift store. So these are J brand skinny jeans. I was really excited when I found these. I find J brand there a lot, but I was excited when I found these was because they are perfect length for me. I always have to like roll under my skinny jeans. I will try to buy like the ankle cut ones because those are like usually like a 28-inch inseam, and that's like what my inseam is, so they're perfect for me. Or like the longer capris are usually like perfect length on me. These are a size 27, which is equivalent to a size 4. And I got them for $20, and if you bought these new, they would be over $100. So I'm going to start getting into my tips, I guess. Last clothing haul, I did mention how I bought something from the men's section. So boyfriend style clothing, it was really popular last year. It's still in style. So this is technically a boyfriend style shirt. It's just, this fits me like a regular flannel would. I showed it in my last clothing haul. So this is an extra small. If I wanted it to fit me more like a boyfriend style, I would have gotten a straight small. But see how like the shoulder seam comes down a little bit. It's men's inspired clothing. So if you want to get less expensive men's inspired clothing, oftentimes you can look in the men's section. You do have to be more cognizant of the fit, just because a lot of so even though this is men's inspired, it's still made to fit a woman's body. It doesn't like go tight at the hips and really broad at the shoulders. So that is something that you have to keep in mind when you are shopping in the men's section for something that just looks men's inspired. You really want to make sure that the fit is still not like broad at the top and narrow at the bottom. You want to make sure it's more straight up and down, and so just keep fit in mind. That's the most important tip I guess I can give you for when you're shopping in the men's section. So I actually went there first when I got to the thrift store. I walked through the men's stuff first, and you might say, hey Lauren, that is really similar to the shirt you have on. And it is, but it's a Old Navy men's size small, just like a thicker flannel shirt. And if you can see, like the shoulders aren't super wide, they should actually fit me pretty well. And the shirt itself is straight up and down. It's not narrower at the bottom, so that was a good find. And it was $14. And like I said, that might sound a little expensive to you for a secondhand shirt, but this is a lot thicker flannel, and so even though it is only Old Navy, it was probably like a $30 shirt originally. This is just like a shawl sweater from Forever 21. It's an extra small. It's like really oversized. Cranberry maroon is one of my favorite colors in the fall, so this was just like a perfect find to basically throw over anything. So I got that for $9. This I found in the men's section. I really love oversized sweaters. It's pretty feminine looking, in my opinion, for the men's section. It is Pull and Bear. I've never heard that brand. But it is a European size large. So it's just like an oversized men's sweater, but I really liked the neckline. Like, see, that's pretty, I don't know, it's pretty feminine looking to me. And the shoulders were definitely narrow enough, and the body is definitely straight up and down. So I was really excited to find this, and it was $15. Oh, before I forget, let me just mention the jeans that I have on. They're from H&M. They are more than I would usually pay for jeans. I'm super cheap when it comes to jeans. Like, I buy, my mind just went blank. I buy designer jeans, but only secondhand. So I think the most I've ever paid for a pair of jeans was $70, and that like killed me to pay $70 for them. And that was literally because, I probably don't need to go into the story, but I was leaving work and going to dinner with friends, and I didn't want to be wearing my scrubs. So I literally like stopped at Marshall's and bought a pair of J brand jeans that were, they may have been 60, but like it killed me to buy those, even though I wear them all the time. So anyway, these were $40, but I really like them. They're really stretchy. I love the rips in the knees. I do have to fold them up a little bit, even though they did come in a length. These are a 30-inch length. They also had 32, which would obviously be way too long for me. H&M jeans, pants in general, do run really small. Either that or every other brand that I buy runs really big. So these are a 28, which is equivalent to a size 6. I am always a 28 or a 6, sometimes even a 29 or an 8 in H&M jeans. They run more like European sized, since H&M is actually a European brand. So they do run a little smaller. So don't get super discouraged if you're starting to fit into like size 10, size 8, whatever, in other brands, and then you go into H&M and go and like try that size on there, and it like won't pull up over your ass. Don't get discouraged. That's just how they run. So I just thought they were really cute, tight, thin. Did I mention they were $40? They were $40 jeans. So they're kind of like mid-priced for H&M. H&M jeans run anywhere from like $30 to $60, I think, or $30 to $50, somewhere around there. Okay, now that that explanation is over, this is just like a really, really thin, it looks like a sweatshirt, but it's like t-shirt weight. Leopard print sweatshirt. It's a little oversized. It's a size small from Obey Propaganda. Obey, you would see a lot of, this is very out of their style range usually. Like, mostly you see those black t-shirts with the white and red like lettering that just says Obey across it, or the hats you've probably seen around. They make like that Obama shirt that's really popular. I probably don't need to go into all this explanation, but they sell it at like, they might sell it at Urban Outfitters too. I know that I've seen it at Newbury Comics. So I was actually really surprised to see that this was by Obey, but it's just really plain and cute and comfy. This sweater I was actually looking for last year, and it was always sold out at Forever 21, and they also never had my size. So I was really excited when I found it at the thrift store today. It is just a cotton sweater, knit sweater, obviously, from Forever 21, and it has like openings on the side, like at the shoulder. And I just thought it was really cute. I hate wool sweaters, so I love these like soft cotton sweaters. And this is a size medium, which I think is perfect size for me. I don't think it would be like too oversized, also not too tight. I really hate tight sweaters. I never wear tight sweaters. But I think this is like perfect size for me. This is also a men's item. I wish that they had a small, but alas, it is a, alas, really? It was at the thrift store, so obviously you don't have choice of sizes there. So this is an H&M men's size medium. It is literally brand new. I really love the elbow patches, and I just thought this would be like really cute to throw on as a jacket. Obviously it's gonna be big on me, but yeah, I don't know, I really love this style. I like it on guys and I like it on women. So like I said, brand new, and this was $12. It's like really good quality too. It's like nice and heavy. This is a faux leather jacket from Express. Well, brand Express from the thrift store. It is a size small. Leather jackets or faux leather jackets are another thing. I mean, it's like any other clothing item. Like, I tried on a size small faux leather jacket at the thrift store that only came to about here, which is clearly too small. I tried on a medium in another brand that was like falling off of me, like it was huge. So just, I've already gone over this, I guess, in the day I got over vanity sizing video that I made last year, but I'm starting to accept my body more and more with this weight gain, which I haven't decided whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. I've thought about it a lot. I'm gonna be making a video about that. Stop promising to make videos, Lauren, that you don't make. But really, I have had to do a lot of thinking lately, or I just have done a lot of thinking lately with where I'm at in my weight loss, weight regain process, and plastics, and accepting my body, or working hard to get back to where I was, and all this stuff. So I will be making a video, but part of that is, you know, shopping for clothes and accepting just whatever size actually fits on your body and not like getting upset. But anyway, this is a size small. It fits perfectly. It's more of like a bomber jacket style, so it's a little like shorter, and it has like the cloth around the sleeves and the neck and the bottom. I probably don't have to show you this, but it does zip, and it might be a little tight in the chest because with weight gain my boobs have grown back a little bit, but I thought it was really cute, and it's heavier than the other faux leather jackets that I have, so I thought that was a good find. And Express is usually pretty expensive, so I'm guessing that this jacket was probably like 80 bucks or even higher when it was brand new. I know their jeans are like $70, so I got this for $18. And then my last find I was so excited about. They did not have very many jackets out at all. I mean, it's the last week of September. It's not quite jacket weather, or at least heavy jacket weather, but it's getting there. And I was so excited when I found this North Face jacket. It's definitely much more of a fall weight. It's kind of like that neoprene, almost nylon material on the outside, with very thin fleece on the inside. I mean, when you look on the inside, you can tell someone wore it a few times maybe. The outside, you like literally can't tell at all. So this is like a brand new, basically, North Face jacket. It's a size small, and I got it for $22, where, you know, if this was brand new, this would be like a $100 jacket. So I was really excited about that. Anyway, sorry for the long explanations on everything. I'm going to be doing a couple of other fun videos just because I have time today. I had some other plans that might not happen, so and I have the day off. So I'm going to do a couple of other fun videos, and I don't know if I'm going to post them all today. That's going to be a little overkill probably, but I also have, you know, that video that I was just talking about where I actually want to talk through some stuff that I have been thinking about. So look out for those. If not all today, then in the next couple days, because this is my weekend off from work. So until next time.